Hey guys, this is Diana Ballard, and welcome to the Mom Training Podcast, where we discuss the skills and strategies to create possibilities in motherhood and make it more fun, efficient, organized, and peaceful. You can find more information or connect with me online at dianaballard.com or at Diana Ballard Live on social media. Ladies, I cannot tell you how excited I am to talk to you right now. What do you do when things in life continue to knock you down? Do we just stand there and let it knock us down? Do we stand up to it? Do we say something? You're like, Diana, how can you stand up to your trials? How can you stand up to life beating you down? Well, you'd actually be quite surprised to realize that we really do have a lot more power than we think we do, even in the trials. Have you ever felt like your hope in life is being drained, like moment by moment? No matter how hard you're trying, for some reason, things just keep happening that you're like, man, I just keep trying to get on top of things. I just keep trying to work on something, and I just continue to be knocked over and over and over again. And it's hard to not feel like, man, like this just must be how life is going to be. So I believe that we are given opposition on purpose. Opposition can be used to strengthen us, to help us stand up and really prove what we actually want, to figure out what is important to us. I mean, there's lots of reasons. But I also believe that there are outside forces that want us to fail. And I don't know about you, but that ticks me the freak off. To think that there is something or someone that is trying to trip me up or trying to have me fail and have me stay down. Like, that makes me mad. And I hope it makes you mad too, because you are a powerful being with so much capacity, capability, possibility, and the things that you want for yourself and your family are real. I believe that those things that you feel of, I really wish I could have this, or I really wish that I could do this or be this type of person, I believe that those are ingrained in you of who you are and the potential that you can achieve in your lifetime. So these last 2 years have been hell for me. Now you're like, what? Like, there's so many beautiful things you have. Yeah, right, I know. It's all been in my head. That is where the biggest war has been going on. My family life has been great. My surroundings have been awesome. Everything has flowed. But the biggest war that has been happening the last 2 years for me has been in my head and in my heart. Somehow, little by little, my hope and the belief in the possibilities of life have just chipped away little pieces at a time. But here's the amazing thing. Hope and belief in life, the love of life, the finding joy, enjoying the moment, also can be restored one drop at a time. So I want you to think about what a drop of hope and belief in the possibilities of life looks like to you. For me, it's like drip, I enjoyed that moment to the fullest. Drip, I did something for myself. Drip, I shared what I believed and what meant something to me without an ounce of shame. Drip, I'm going to stand up and choose right now to believe that I can do this. So for the last little while, my cup of self has started to gain a lot more drops of hope and belief. And those are the things that keep us going. When we have a reason to do something, when we have that push behind us of like, no, I know that there can be more. No. I know that if I keep going, this will happen. No. I am not going to back down. I am going to choose to keep my feet moving in the direction that I want to go. And no, 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 I am not backing down. I want to invite you to ignite the fight inside of you. I don't care what type of personality you are, how different you think you are than people who maybe stand up and fight better than you. I believe that each person has something that they're willing to fight for or even die for inside of them. Now, if you haven't found that yet, I want you to dig deep and really think about what matters to you. What are you willing to stand for? I can guess that almost every single person here would fight for their family. Okay, but here's the twist. How often are you attacked that distracts you from fighting for your family? And this is where it makes me angry. This is where I want to stand up and fight. Not because someone's in my face, but because I get distracted. Whether that be expectations that I'm holding for myself that make me feel depressed or anxious, social media, getting caught up in other things that I feel are more important than my family. And while I'm doing those things, my family gets the short end of the stick. And while I'm doing those things, my hope and belief gets drained moment by moment. And in order for a family to succeed, the mother has to have hope and belief and faith in the future. And we're not talking about perfection. Okay, we're not talking about fluffy stuff here either. There's no mommy guilt in figuring out that you need to increase your hope and faith in life. There's no guilt or shame connected to that, because in this very moment, you have the power to choose to add a drop in the right direction. To add a drop to your cup of self of, I can do this. I am capable of getting through this trial, this obstacle, this challenge. It will not bring me down. And if you're like, I just don't even know how to get started, here is where your power is going to come from. Make a choice and take an action. An action towards combating what you're feeling of a lack of hope or being scared or not knowing what's going to happen. Create your future. Create what you want in your life. If you're listening to this podcast, you're not a sissy. You're not someone who is settling for the status quo of motherhood. Let's raise the bar, raise the standard. You are one of the people that can help raise other people up as well. As you increase your skill in motherhood and being a wife and a homemaker, be proud of that. Be proud of where you are and who you are. Because where you are and what you are doing is one of the most important jobs that can ever be done in this world. So today I want you to stand up a little taller, to step a little bolder, and really reach for the power that's already inside you, and make a choice, make a plan, and take action. For the drops of hope and belief and faith that you add are far more powerful than the little chips that happen throughout time. So if you've been struggling, first of all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that things have been hard and challenging and have beat you down. But hear my voice as a beckoning word to your heart. Stand back up, Mama. Keep going. Your family needs you. And add one drop of hope and belief in the possibilities of life, one drop at a time. I believe in you, and I'm here cheering you on. If this message helped you, come let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And I'd also like to say that the more and more that I do this podcast, I really am feeling so connected to you guys. And wanting to know how your life is doing and if this is helping you. And I just want you to know that my heart is here each week, and that I think about you and your families, and I pray for you, and I want you to succeed, and that your specific family unit matters and can help the world. So thank you for being here, and we'll see you next week on the Mom Training Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning into the Mom Training Podcast. If you liked what you heard, I would so appreciate a rating and review from you on any platform you listen to this on. If you have any questions or podcast ideas, you can message me on my social media at Diana Ballard Live or shoot me an email on my website. See you next week.